I installed a mod claiming it's Verity. By tonight, that claim gets dangerously literal.
Go on, open the box. Counterfeit.
The horned box just hatched a smiling yellow head. That is either me, a lawsuit, or both.
Correction, I am the original.
You are a round emoji with no legs. I have knees and a keyboard. Case closed.
Knees are not proof. They are a design flaw.
Fine. You're coming with me until I learn what you are and why you sound so confident.
First lesson, get wood. Do not wander.
I know how Minecraft works, mostly. Planks, table, pickaxe, professional survival.
You just made wood slower.
Stone acquired. The tiny supervisor may stop judging me.
I stopped judging you several mistakes ago.
Then take your first flight. Original.
Your hospitality is strong evidence against you.
Stone tools. We move faster. Pickaxe, axe, sword, and one suspicious flashlight. Survival kit complete, for now.
You forgot that darkness notices you.
Why did your face do that? That was not a normal blink either.
Expressions are information. Learn to read them.
Quick vote. Subscribe if I'm the real Verity. If you pick the ball, we need to talk.
Subscribe for the original. Clearly, that means me.
Great! My own mod is campaigning against me while I carry it everywhere.
Transportation is the least you can do for the real Verity.
Horses! Finally! Creatures that do not claim to own my identity today.
You need food, not emotional support from horses.
The sheep was food and emotional support. Briefly, but deeply.
Your survival standards explain almost everything about you.
More wood, then somewhere useful before sunset, preferably without commentary.
At your speed, Sunset has packed a bag and started preparing for you.
Lumber speedrun. Count trees.
2 trees. Apology ode to nature.
The forest accepts efficiency.
The forest has no legal representation, which is extremely fortunate for you.
Savannah ahead. You actually knew where we were going this whole time? Be honest.
I know the route. You only know how to complain along it loudly.
I complain with excellent directional awareness. Thank you. Open ground, better visibility, and no suspicious boxes. This place is already winning. A ruined portal! Okay, tiny guide. That was genuinely useful. I hate that.
Your surprise is insulting. Open the chest and take what keeps you alive.
Gold, food, armor, and a gold pickaxe. This place just paid rent. I officially approve.
Protection. Knight dislikes confidence, especially yours. You keep saying Knight like it has my address.
Also, can you float, please?
I do not need to float. You are doing the walking for both of us.
So I am a taxi for the thing stealing my name. Fantastic. Best job ever. Food first. Identity crisis after dinner. That is responsible planning for once.
You say that as if dinner and survival are guaranteed.
Chicken, sheep, pig. The menu is becoming less theoretical by the minute. Nice.
You celebrate basic competence very aggressively for someone new.
I celebrate surviving long enough to become competent. It is a growing tradition. We have food, wool, tools, and a guide who is only medium suspicious. Almost trustworthy.
Medium is generous. Keep moving until the ground is flat. I dislike watching you zigzag.
Flat ground, water nearby, trees behind us. Fine, you may be good at this. Do not make me regret saying that. This spot works. You stay here while I build civilization.
Dig here. Coal is near. Do not miss.
Coal secured. We make a disturbing team. I almost trust that. Crafting table down. Furnace next. Civilization starts now.
Civilization usually includes walls and a roof. Most days.
Walls are tomorrow's problem. Tonight gets a bed.
Tonight is not interested in your schedule or your bed.
Whip subscribe if you think I survived this first night. I need witnesses when this goes wrong.
Confidence noted. Evidence pending. We will test soon.
While dinner cooks, let us test whether the original Verity can bounce today.
This is not scientific or respectful. It is rude.
That produced a result. That is basically science. Clearly. Bed down, food cooked, and nobody is chasing us. I may be good at this.
That sentence summons consequences around you, specifically.
Whoops, nothing happened. Maybe you are just dramatic and conveniently round, for once.
Maybe you are briefly lucky. Do not confuse that with safety.
Just folded into the ground like a sad pancake. Are you okay?
And yet I remain more balanced than you, and much easier to store.
Minecraft says it is not night. My exhaustion strongly disagrees.
Time does not negotiate with you. Neither do I. The sun agrees.
Then I will eat until the sun finally understands the assignment.
A flawless plan with no measurable effect. Continue. I enjoy watching it fail.
Excuse me, that is my bed. You do not even sleep. Move your face.
Ownership is another claim you cannot prove. Counterfeit.
You stole my name and my pillow. This partnership is terrible. I want a refund.
You keep calling it a partnership. I have not confirmed it.
New bed, same campsite. Technically, that is a completely fresh start. Again.
You rely on technicalities. It keeps you functional.
The sun is finally setting. Wait, your face just went completely blank.
When the smile stops, get off the ground. Do not ask why.
That is not a normal helper instruction. Explain it right now.
It is the only useful one tonight if you want to remain alive.
I slept for 1 second, and now the chat is red. What did you do? Seriously?
Nothing. Yet, build upward, and do not look back down.
Explain! That thing is way too tall. Why is everything black? Flashlight, now.
Do not let it reach you. Keep building.
Reach me? I cannot even see me. Very helpful.
Stop moving like prey. It can hear you.
I see the platform, I think. Get off of me. Why is my health draining? Run, 1 heart. Keep moving.
I warned you. Verity always wins.
Nope. Giant Verity is still right there. We are running. That death screen said Verity. You are Verity. Explain that.
Names can repeat. Deaths can too. Try again.
That is not comforting. If that giant is Verity, subscribe before he catches me again.
Then value the company.
He is walking the shoreline. Even the water is only a temporary plan. My inventory is gone. My bed is gone. And I have nothing but water, this ball, and 1 terrible escape plan.
Optimistic. Keep swimming.
Those arms reach the water. Dive.
Deeper. He cannot grab what he cannot see. Probably. Do not stop.
Probably. That probably is carrying this entire escape plan. Keep moving.
You wanted proof that I was real. He appears very real.
I wanted a talking pet, not a skyscraper with fingers. Still there, of course.
He seems committed.
That makes one of us.
Your confidence is improving.
No, my confidence drowned 5 minutes ago. I am waiting for one opening.
Then stop staring at him and become difficult to catch.
Down we go. No armor, no food, barely any air. This is an excellent second life. Flashlight on. If anything else lives down here, please respect my terrible evening.
The evening has shown you remarkable respect. Quite touching.
Land, trees, normal blocks. I have never been happier to see dirt. I need distance, supplies, and every item that exploded out of me back there, in that order. Pumpkins mean I recognize this area. My dropped stuff should be close.
Returning to the murder location. A bold interpretation of safety.
There! My loot survived. Please tell me the sword is in that pile. Sword recovered. Food recovered. Dignity still missing. I can work with 2 out of 3.
Dignity despawned before the items did.
Wood first, then a boat, then somewhere extremely far away. Morning! I survived the night by technically dying during it. That still counts. And you are still floating here like none of that was your problem.
I gave instructions. You converted them into screaming and gravity. Your technique was unique.
This time we leave by boat. Water slowed him down, and I want more of it between us.
A second plan involving water. Growth.
I need a clean shoreline, enough wood for a boat, and no enormous hands behind me.
2 of those requests seem achievable. I will not tell you which 2.
I am choosing to believe you meant the boat and the shoreline. Oak boat crafted. Crafting table packed. Emergency vacation officially begins. Boat down. Get in, little Verity. Stay normal. Okay, you are actually riding with me. Tiny passenger, giant problem. Very normal road trip.
I prefer navigator. Continue away from the screaming.
For once, that is excellent advice. Please do not ruin it. Greystone ahead. No trees. No campsite. And hopefully no giant Verity. Perfect. Land. Please stay landed. This place is ugly, empty, and surrounded by water. I love it already. If he wants me now, he has to cross an ocean and climb Bearstone. Be honest, is this island far enough? Subscribe if you think I finally found a place he cannot reach. I desperately need you to be right. Rule 1. Check every edge before calling anything safe. I learned that recently. Water on this side, open stone behind me, and a savanna across the gap. Good visibility. If anything tall approaches, I should see it before it reaches my future house. Yes, I am building here. Running all night taught me that cardio is not a security system. I need stone, wood, food, and one wall between my face and those hands. How? Tiny drop. Very dramatic landing. My ankles disagree. Iron. Finally, something useful. The center is flatter, but the edge gives me the best warning view. If I build too close to the water, a giant hand gets a free front door. Absolutely not. If I build too far inland, I lose the one direction I can escape. I need both options. So the house goes between the ocean and the high ground. That sounds smart enough to become a disaster. Savanna side checked. Inventory checked. Oak planks selected. We can finally build. I want a small shelter, thick walls, and windows narrow enough to watch the shoreline. Flat stone means no digging, no landscaping, and fewer chances to surprise myself. That coast is the danger side. The back wall goes here, and my escape stays open. I have enough wood for a frame. Whether I have enough for a roof is tomorrow's problem. One last horizon check. Giant skeleton, please remain extremely distant. Nothing obvious is moving. That is not the same as safe, but I will take it, for the moment. First block down. Small footprint, fast walls, no fancy survival mansion. This corner faces the ocean, so it gets extra wood and all of my suspicion. Post up. If the giant appears now, these are emotional support beams. Connect the top, keep the shape simple, and do not look behind me. I look behind me, still just ocean. Somehow that is not comforting. Walls next. Every block is one less giant finger reaching into my personal space. Leave a window here. I need to see danger before danger sees dinner. That block is wrong. Even panic architecture deserves one correction. The frame is holding. The walls are rising. My confidence remains underground. I am low on materials, but at least this already looks more defensive than my campsite. Before I spend the last planks, I am checking the water again. No third surprise attack. Open ocean, distant land, no obvious movement. I still do not trust any of it. The walls block my view, which means the windows need to stay exactly where they are. This shelter has no roof, no door, and several excellent opinions about safety. We are making progress. Inventory says the build needs more wood. The savanna says I have to leave cover to get it. Quick trip, quick chop. Wood acquired. Back to the wall before the ocean invents another nightmare. Window stays. Wrong block goes. Now, what can I make with what is left? My bed fits. This house has walls. And I left giant Verity across an ocean. For once, my survival plan looks smart. The roof is mostly sky, but that's future me's problem. I need sticks and fewer bad memories. Subscribe now, because I'm going back for that smiling copy. Either I rescue a harmless ball, or I personally invite my killer home. Everything useless stays here. Sword, food, boat, and one extremely questionable decision come with me. I could leave the ball over there forever. That would be smart, safe, and completely unlike me. So we're going back. Boat deployed. Ocean security system activated. Nothing with arms that long should know how to row. Technically, I am crossing back toward the monster that already killed me. Emotionally, I am retrieving evidence. Both plans end with that creature inside my unfinished house. I hear how that sounds now. The important part is that water separates us. Water is basically a wall that forgot to be solid. Shore ahead! I grab the ball, return before dark, make glass, finish the roof, and absolutely do not die twice. Unless he moved, or grew legs, or became the giant. Okay, the third option is why I brought a sword. There you are. I crossed an ocean for a ball with no survival instincts. You came back. I knew you would. Do not sound proud. Why does your face have more teeth than your entire body has surface area? Put the normal smile back. This is my normal smile. No, your normal smile says playground mascot. That smile says the playground has a basement. You still picked me up. Temporary evidence bag. And now you're normal again. Great! I hallucinated an entire dental department. See? Harmless. Harmless things do not need to announce that. Carry me home. The dark is less patient than you are. That sounded like a warning and a threat wearing the same tiny yellow costume. Explain the dark part. You already saw the dark part. Then you can travel with a safe amount of personal space. This is not kicking, this is contactless transportation with excellent momentum. You are kicking me. Correct! Emotional support soccer. Next up, the window I still haven't installed. Your house has convenient entrances on every side. Those are future windows. Please enter through one with slightly less judgment. You brought me home. I put you inside. Why are you already outside, sitting by the coal like you pay rent? You left several openings. Flashlight, golden sword, enchanted sword, coal. Which one makes the weird face stop happening? You're showing me your inventory. It's a scientific lineup. Quick vote. Subscribe if that face is not normal. If I carry him inside anyway, you're all officially witnesses, not accomplices. They watch more closely than you. Nope! New plan! Sand becomes glass. Glass closes windows, and windows keep giant hands on the correct side. Water was your last plan. Water delayed it. Glass will buy us a second. An inspiring safety standard. You're smiling again. Every time I decide you're dangerous, you reset to factory settings. Are those cracks? Hold still. I have seeds, which solve almost nothing. Your medical training is impressive. A sand is across this water. One quick trip, one stack of glass, and our nightmare gets building codes. Our house? Absolutely not. You're a temporary guest who uses every opening in my unfinished house. Shovel ready. I need enough sand to turn every opening into a very clear bad idea. You're digging windows out of a beach. I'm digging protection. The beach is making a heroic sacrifice. I do not float for you. Home is over this hill. Sunset is starting, but the glass plan is technically on schedule. Please let that be the last surprise. Stay in my hand until we get home. No rolling away, no new teeth, and absolutely no growing.
Another throw.
Because carrying you feels like hugging a warning label. Rolling is safer for both verities.
You look worried.
Your face is folding in half. I'm not worried. I'm observing aggressively while moving faster.
The house is close.
Good. Inside, furnace, glass, windows, roof. In that order, unless the yellow bowling ball invents another emergency. Home. Ball on the furnace, sand in the furnace, and sunset in the window. This is almost organized.
I prefer warm places.
You warned me about the dark. Pick one creepy personality and commit to it.
Both are useful.
First glass goes in. Look at that. Transparent, elegant, and definitely rated for hands the size of trees. 2 glass blocks are not a wall. I need another batch before the sun disappears.
It already disappeared.
That is a sunset with terrible timing, not darkness. The distinction is important to my confidence. More glass, then sleep. Nothing gets through a window if the window technically exists.
That theory keeps failing.
Bottom half sealed. Top half is artistic ventilation.
Openings are invitations. You taught me that.
I taught you nothing. You learned trespassing, dramatic facial expressions, and advanced window entry by yourself. Subscribe so somebody remembers which Verity was real if this goes wrong again.
I'll remember.
That was somehow the worst possible answer. One last batch of glass, then everyone stays exactly where I put them. Windows mostly closed. Roof aggressively open. Let's call it 80% safe.
The roof again.
And somehow, you always come back. That's worse. He's a yellow dot in the dark. Stay outside for 5 seconds and prove you can follow one rule.
Your door was open.
Fine. Stay small, stay smiling, and let me sleep.
Good night.
No. Red message again. His face went blank. Look at him to calm him. I'm looking.
Keep looking.
Stay small, stay small. The glass is almost done. What is that light by the doorway?
Too late.
My health. Arm. No, the glass.
Distance didn't help.
Back up. Get out. He pulled me outside. Put me down. I'm still alive. He's under me.